everybody, DKLC here, and welcome to my review of the Transformers Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Voyager class Grapple. But before we get into this review, I'm just going to ask you guys real quick, if you enjoy this video, please go down a little bit and give it a like. It helps support me, helps get my channel out there. I love reviewing Transformers, and I like to share that with the world. Alrighty, without further ado, let's get into the review of Earthrise Voyager class Grapple. Alrighty, taking a look at the packaging. Usual Earthrise packaging. Earthrise War for Cybertron Trilogy Grapple. Transformers Generations on the side. Nice Earthrise artwork on the back. Obligatory product shots. Robot mode, vehicle mode. Shows you the Battle Master feature. On the other side, awesome picture of Grapple right there. On the top, Transformers War for Cybertron and an Autobot logo and a little Galvatron right there, in case you didn't notice. You got all that garbage right there. In the back, you do have a map, but from what I've seen from other reviews, this guy doesn't actually have any, like, hidden stuff on his map, so it's there, and the decoder thing is back there as well. But like always with these, I don't really care about them, but if you do, hey, they're back there for you. And here is Voyager Grapple, and an absolutely awesome figure, just stupid fun. I love this guy. Absolutely love this guy. And here he is in his vehicle mode. He is orange and black, so I automatically love him because those are my colors. Those are my two favorite colors, and he is both of them, and I love that. I love it so much. Beautiful, beautiful vehicle mode. Really like it. It's actually a very good size, just right off the bat here. It's a really, really nice size vehicle mode. It might look a little bit bigger on the camera, but trust me, in real life, it's a really good size, nice little, tiny little, I like it a lot. I think it looks really cool. You can kind of see some robot kibble back here, but honestly, it's nothing too horrible. I definitely look forward to the eventual Inferno repaint, and you know I'll be picking it up when it comes out, because I believe it's supposed to come out in Kingdom, if the rumors are true. So yeah, definitely looking forward to that, and I think this will look really cool as Inferno, as the fire truck, but still, an absolutely awesome vehicle mode. The key details here, you got the Autobot logo, headlights, bumper right there, really cool front profile right there. The wheels are really nice. He rolls very, very nicely. Really no problems with rolling whatsoever. Even has some features in this. His crane arm can lift up, can bring out. You have this little claw right there. You can move it around. He can do any kind of stuff with that. And we get to the accessories. I'll show that off a little bit more, what else you can do with that. But overall, just an absolutely awesome looking vehicle mode. I really, really, really like this guy. So very, very cool. Now for comparison, and let's bring him in. We got Prime, Cliff Jumper, and Wheeljack. So there is the collection so far. They are looking just spectacular. I love them. I love them so much. God, I love these figures. Earthrise. Woo, UN Studio series are my new favorite Transformer lines. I mean, look at these guys. They look so good next to each other. And I can't wait to get more. I can't wait for RC, Ironhide and Prowl, all the others that I haven't mentioned, Sunstreaker, Trailbreaker. Oh, I'm getting them all. These just look so cool together. And no, the scale isn't accurate, but honestly, I don't care. I think they look so awesome together. I really can't even notice that. Righty, but now we gotta talk about accessories, and this guy comes loaded with accessories, which is what makes him so damn fun. So here are our accessories. With Grapple, you get his claw from the G1 cartoon. You saw he had this little claw. He's picking up rocks with it with Hoist. I don't have Hoist yet. I gotta get Hoist. I'll definitely be picking him up soon, because Grapple's very, very, very positive opinion on this guy. I'll just spoil it. But yeah, he has that super cool claw, which is really neat. And if you have anything with the connector bit, like Optimus' shield here, you can take it and you can kind of, oh, maybe you can, oh yeah, put it there. There you go. And you can clip it onto there, and so you can do that with like Ironworks, if you have Ironworks, or anything else that has that port, you can clip it there, which is pretty darn cool. So that is your first accessory, the claw. You're scared of the claw. I like that. I think that looks cool. The next accessory you get is you get the little nozzle right here, the hose nozzle right there, which is pretty cool. And if you want to, you can port it in up there. You can kind of have that down, and there you go. Now he kind of has that. You can kind of use it as a gun or something. Pretty neat. If you don't want to, you can take this piece and you can store it in this really nice little spot that they gave you for this. Mainly for the, you can do it for this mode as well, but it's mainly there for the robot mode storage. But yeah, you can put it right there. Looks pretty darn cool there. Honestly, I'll probably just leave it there for most of his life, which is pretty darn cool. And last but not least, you get a nice gun for Grapple, which is pretty darn cool overall. Nice gun, and you have a beautiful storage option for this thing. You can plug it right here, and it fits in just perfectly. The silhouette is just absolutely perfectly. It just fits right in there, and I love it. Like I said, this guy is just very, very positive opinion on this guy. Just a lot of really fun stuff with this. And I mean, I didn't even show you everything you can do with this, but there's so much you can do. I mean, if you want to, you can take the gun here, and you can bring this piece up, bring this down. You can plug the gun in right there, and boom, now he's got like a gun on his claw arm right there. Or anything you want to do. Once again, you can put the claw there. You can mess with that a little bit. It's just a super fun figure. This is an extremely playable figure, which is one thing Earthrise really gets right. So yeah, love this. But without further ado, that is it for your accessories in vehicle mode. Now let's get to the transformation. Super simple transformation, although there is one thing in the transformation we need to talk about briefly, but let's get into it. But it's super simple. So bring this piece up and then take these pieces and unpeg them from there. Bring that up. We're gonna bring you guys up a little bit here. Although we gotta bring you up a little bit more. There we go. And there you have that. You want to take these pieces, split them, bring them out to the side, and they will lightly tab in on either side here. Bring these pieces down, bring those down, and we're gonna do the legs. Okay, so we gotta talk about this. So this is something a lot of people have pointed out with this figure, is these pegs breaking. For me, it's not a problem at all because I knew about it. I knew that these pegs were giving people a hard time, so I was very careful with them. But what I did, and what I'm pretty sure is what you have to do, when you first get them out of the box, there's gonna be little nubs on the sides of these pegs right there. There's going to be little nubs, and those are going to keep these from releasing easy. You can see they've been cut off on mine. There's going to be little sticky out parts right there, and if you just take those off, this goes in really easily. So if you see here, this one comes right in, goes right out. Super simple. So when you get this guy, just shave those little tabs off of there, and you will be completely good to go. But once you get those untapped from there, bring this piece out. We can go ahead and take these pieces and fold them out, and those are going to be his feet. Bring that up, and then this is really cool the way this transforms. So this entire back piece is on this like 3-foot armature here. You want to bring this up, bring this back, bring this up, and then take this little bucket right here, and that is going to flip around, and that's going to reveal his head, and then bring this up, and then peg the head on these little tabs here, and boom, there you have that. Now take the claw, bring this all the way down, and just get it down, and then even though it kind of feels like it should stop here, it does go all the way down, which is very nice, so none of it's sticking out whatsoever. And then the last thing you got to do is just take the hands and flip them. Very simple flip out hands feature right here, and there you go. There you have Grapple in his amazing looking robot mode. And yes, a beautiful transformation, very simple, but definitely not oversimplified. Doesn't feel too much like a toy. It feels like it's a really nice transformation, and I overall love it. Like I've said numerous times in this video, very positive opinion on Grapple here. But yes, robot mode looks stupendous. Really love this guy. I will say I love the way that the Masterpiece Grapple looks. I think he looks absolutely awesome. I'd love to own that figure someday. I really dig the later Masterpiece aesthetic that they were going for. I really dig it. But yeah, overall, it just looks really fucking great. I really love this. I love the chest on there. He looks like he jumped right out of the G1 cartoon, man. He's just really cool. It does have plenty of features in here. You can flip the hands around, and it reveals 5mm ports for him to put his accessories into. So if you want to, you can give him the Nozzle hand like he had in the G1 cartoon, which is very cool. But of course, when you're not using that, you can just take it and peg it onto the back there, and it literally is just absolutely flawless storage. And if you want to, you can give him the claw as well. So it could be all like, you're scared of the claw, you're scared of the claw. So there you go. Now he's got a claw, and that looks pretty darn cool. I like that. And of course, you do also have his gun, and you can take his gun and plug it in right there. Very cool. Absolutely love this guy. Plenty of playability with this guy. And the final thing, which is super cool, is you can still bring the claw arm up, and you can totally do that as well. So there's just so much playability with this figure. I think this might be the most playable Earthrise figure so far, besides Optimus, man. He is just extremely playable. So many things you can do. Hell, if you want to, you can take the gun, you can plug it in up here into the crane there. Boom, now he's got that going on. Or if you want to, you can put the claw in there as well. There you go. So there you go, now he's got the claw in there. Or hey, if you want to just go absolutely nuts, we can bring in some other Earthrise accessories here, where you can totally make some new stuff with this. Let's see here. You can pop this out, maybe peg that on either side, peg those in, those little pieces right there. There you go. Now he's got some kind of giant, like, super cannon right there, using Cliff Jumper's guns right there. Or hell, maybe you want to take Optimus's gun here, and you can give him Optimus's gun. We can flip back out his hand on this side, and we can give him Optimus's gun. Everything is cross-compatible. The playability is just fantastic with this line. Absolutely love it. We can take this thing, port it in up there. Check that out. Just the playability is just out of this world with the Earthrise figures, and this guy is no exception. This is one of the most fun Transformers line ever. I love everything that this guy does, man. He's just super cool. And if you don't have anything crazy going on whatsoever, you plug the nozzle onto the back there, and we can bring back in his gun here. And he has a beautiful port that you can plug it right in there. And the best part is that's the same exact place it stores in vehicle mode. So when you transform this guy, you don't even have to take that off. And to show that, I will leave it on there for the reverse transformation, because you never have to take that off if you don't want to. And it looks great back there. It looks like he could just reach back there, grab his gun, and pull it out. I mean, you can kind of fake it right there. He'll grab it by that little peg there. There you go. And now he's all ready to go. Just absolutely love this figure, man. Very, very, very cool. So there you go. And as for the claw, if you want to store the claw, you can port it onto these ports on the back there if you want. There's a port right there. You can do that. Or what I like to do when I'm storing it on him is I just like to port it back into the this part right here. And there you go. He just kind of hangs out there. But I mean, if you want to, you can flip it forward and he's all ready to grab something from you and be like, I am Grapple. I will grab your stuff. But what I will be doing with the claw when I am not using it is I am going to be putting it in Prime's trailer here. So let's find a good spot here. I'm sure I could probably fit it. Maybe there's not actually a good spot for him for the claw in the trailer mode here. Can I put it up here? There you go. Looks like I can port it in right there. So there you go. There's a spot for it, where you can put it right there. See, what I've been doing is I've just had this on my Transformer shelf, and I've just been porting all of the extra accessories that I don't use onto this thing, and I guess you can just kind of port that in right there, and that'll work it just fine for me. So there you go. There's some storage options for the claw. Now for comparison, we got Prime, Cliff Jumper, and Wheeljack, and boom, there we have it so far. Once again, they look absolutely phenomenal together. Love it. As you can see here, they are about the same size. You know, Prime is technically a Voyager scale figure. He's just, you know, for the price of the leader class, because he's got all that awesome engineering in the trailer, and he's so cool. I'll leave a link in the description down below to the Earthrise playlist if you're interested in watching the Prime review or the double review of Wheeljack and Cliff Jumper. It is available in said playlist. But yeah, overall, just really, really, really nicely done, man. Love the way these look together. And for a quick Decepticon scale, here he is with Megatron and Shockwave, just so you can get a sense of the scales with some of the Decepticons. These are the Siege Decepticons, but I don't imagine they'll change these since they're excellent figures. So if they do, like, they're good, like, they've already shown that Earthrise Megatron is going to be the same mold, though I think this one looks way better, personally. And then I'm sure if they do release Shockwave and Earthrise, it'll probably just be this mold, just painted differently or something. I don't know why they changed it. This is a near-perfect figure. Both of these are near-perfect figures, but yeah, there you go. And if it's helpful at all, here they are. Here he is with Studio Series, Megs and Prime. If it's helpful at all, there you go. And also with a deluxe class Studio Series figure, just cause. Sure, it might help someone out there, so there you go. Alrighty, now for reverse transformation. So, keeping my promise, I'm going to leave that gun back there the whole time. And you know what? We'll leave the nozzle back there too. Just because, also because of the joint right there, obviously that's going to be a little bit wobbly. But hey, no big deal whatsoever. So, here we go. Let's get into it. So, we'll start by taking the feet and folding them forward, just like that. Oh, I didn't actually go over the articulation. I definitely should go over the articulation, shouldn't I? Head is on a swivel. It can just go around. Not really a ball joint, so you can't really look up. Although, if you wanted to, you could, like, you could disconnect this transformation joint and then he can look up, but it looks fucking weird as shit, so I don't know why you'd want to do it, but hey, it's an option if you want to. It's a little bit difficult to... Why are you being hard on me? Alrighty, arms can do a full 360 right here. They can go out that far, swivel right there, 90-degree bend at the elbow. Hands can't swivel, but they can fold in a little bit. They can also fold out a little bit as well, so they have that. Legs can go forward that far, back that far, pretty much all the way. Can do a full outward kick right there. Knees bend 90, and some beautiful feet articulation. We have up, we have down. We can, like, fold this out, and you also have an amazing amount of ankle pivot. I've been able to land some pretty awesome poses with Grapple here. Just show you one real quick, just so you can get a basic sense of the kind of shit this guy can pull off. Yeah, pretty nice, pretty awesome posability. I mean, for a Voyager class figure, posability is very, very good. So there you go. And now for reverse transformation. Once again, keeping my promise of leaving all those pieces back there. Once again, fold the feet forward, just like that. Just leave those down. They don't connect or anything like that. Fold the hands, flip them in like that on either side here. Super simple. Bring you guys a little bit closer in here so you don't miss anything. Bring the arms forward like this, and then you want to angle them so that that little tab is facing outward. And then on this side, angle this one so that that little slot is angled that way, like that. Take the thing here, and we're just going to disconnect right here, fold this down, and then we want to take the head and flip that little bucket around so it hides the head, and then take these pieces. Once again, as like I said before, when you first get this figure, you should definitely buy this figure, but when you get this figure, make sure you get rid of those slots right there, because you don't want to break this at all. So we get those tabbed in there, just like that. There we have all that done. Now we take the arms here. We'll just get this out of the way for now. Once again, not removing the gun. Taking the arms here, bring up a little bit here. Take the arms here and untab them from there. Fold them back, just like that. And then they will tab together with those little slots right there. And then fold the entire thing down. And there's those little pegs that will go into holes right there. On either side, you can see the holes on either side right there. And those will peg right there. Bring down this piece right here. You can fold this in and get that in that little crevasse right there. And there you go. They have Grapple back in his vehicle mode. So like I said before, you can keep the gun on there. You can keep the nozzle on there. And definitely, you never have to take him off if you don't want to. And once again, vehicle mode is excellent. Rolls phenomenally. Just an awesome figure, man. Alrighty, final verdict on Voyager class Grapple. A knockout win. Another one. Really, really love this thing. Absolutely terrific. Just a ton of fun. Probably one of the most fun Transformer figures I have ever picked up. He's awesome. Super smooth transformation, awesome accessories, can make for a lot of really cool displays, great posability. Love the weapon storage, love all the storage, love all of the features, love the fact that you can bring up the claw in robot mode. It's just, there's so much to do with this guy, and he's very, very cool. The biggest complaint I can see with this figure is he is a very generic looking Autobot, but hey, that's what he is. That's not really anything to complain about. He's overall a very, very, very good figure, and I would 1000% recommend picking it up. I am very, very happy with this guy. Both modes look excellent. Transformation super smooth, super fun. Just once again with those tabs, make sure you get rid of those little nubs and you'll be good to go. Overall, knockout win. Absolutely love it. Keep it up, Hasbro. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, consider hitting that subscribe button for more Transformer reviews. And this is DA Guillotine. Signing out.